Hi guys, it's me Chloe and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another LGBT video. I'm going to be talking about intersex, which is not as known as the other letters on the alphabet mafia for LGBT. Its flag is yellow with a purple circle in the middle, and it basically means where if someone is intersex, they are born with several characteristics, including chromosomes, patterns, genitals, etc., that do not fit the binary male or female body. So they could have both, like something in the male, something in the female, something different, totally different. And when I've done my research, sorry, I'm on my computer. When I've done my research, I think only less than like 4 or 5% of the people in the world identify as this. So it's very little info on it, with how very little people identifying as it. So it's very hard for people to talk about it, because it's very like I said, not as talked about as much as people would like. So I'm just gonna scroll down. Terminology. Ooh, model Han Gabby Ordaly, I'm guessing. Photographed by Ed Cavici for Fashion Wire Press in 2017, disclosed having the intersex trait, which is androgen insensitivity syndrome. So someone, like, in a way came out as about that, I'm guessing you can say, like disclosed it, came out, because anyone in the LGBT can come out with whatever they want to, sort of thing. So yeah. So sometimes it's to do with chromosomes, sometimes it's, like I said, genitals, DNA, all sorts. But it's not very heard of. Like I said, I don't really can give a lot of information on it, to be honest. The website's not telling me much, because it's not something I know a lot about, but anyway, I'm gonna give like talks about it. So let's see. Intersex activist on a board at Utrecht Canal Pride in the Netherlands on June 16, 2028. That's good that there is an awareness, because obviously we have Pride Month. Obviously it's different for different places, but Pride Month's the whole of June, and then you've got like different days different days to accommodate to the different letters under the alphabet mafia and under the spectrums of that letter. So you'll talk about your sexuality, demisexuality, asexuality, then you've got your romantic identities, then you've got bi, then you've got pan, then you've got lesbian, then you've got gay, then you've got trans, then you've just got queer, and so that many more micro labels. Then you've got all the gender identities as well, you know what I mean? So there's so many different things to identify as these days, and that's sometimes a good thing for some people and sometimes a bad thing, because I think some people don't like the term having like being put in a box, like and confined with the label or identity, but some people feel peace with it, like myself. I feel peace with choosing and labeling myself with the identity, because I'm like, that's me now, and it's calmed me from like continuing questioning myself. That can sometimes work with some people and sometimes can't, and that's totally fine. So yeah, and what? Aha. An intersex baby may appear female on the outside, but mostly have male autonomy on the inside, or vice versa. So that's how an intersex person condition would look like. So they could have genitals that seem to be in between male and female. So I don't know how that would work, but there. And they might have some cells with female chromosomes, meaning XX, and some with male, which is XY. So very, very nice to learn about, to be honest. It's quite interesting, to be honest. So what does an intersex person have? A person must have both ovaries, like ovarian, which most binary females have, and testicular tissue, which obviously testicles are linked to binary males. So that will confuse the genital area because they have both of the binary genders. The person might have one ovary and one testicle, which will be... It will, like, as much as I love people, it would obviously be it would be a shock to like, when you tell people if they see it and be like, oh. But I would never judge anyone for, like, if I came across someone who was intersex or any member of the LGBT, I would never insult or judge them or make them feel like they have to go back in the closet. But yeah. Very weird. So the person can be born with, like I said, both XX chromosomes, which are female, or XY chromosomes, which are male, or both. So then that could, like, maybe, I guess, if you have both, make the person grow up and have characteristics, or like when they hit puberty, be a mix of female and male. So I don't know much about this, but so don't hold me on it. But maybe I'm guessing if they have like one testicle, the boys could drop, and that ball could drop, like that happens with boys. But then they could maybe even have a period because of the ovaries. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, and they might develop a chest, but then they might not. So I don't know. Like I said, it's very little information on it, to be honest. And I just wanted to talk about it, and I didn't, obviously. It's not something I know about lots. And like I said, I am doing research on it on my laptop here. So that's all I can really talk about that I know of. Like, I've talked about the flag, talked about what a person, an intersex person may have, what it may look like, and yeah, just talked about it, and it is quite interesting to learn about, like I said, but it's also quite misunderstood with the lack of research or knowledge about it. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. I've been Chloe. Bye.